which we have every other Wednesday. Next one coming up is February the 1st. And the energy has just been amazing. The talent that's been coming through Kingston, it's phenomenal. Each time that we do it, it's been growing and growing, and same people have been coming back and telling more friends and that. So, people are looking for something to do. They can see some amazing talent at Broadway Arts, 694 Broadway, and it doesn't cost you a thing. You can sit outside the window, you can come on in, and people are playing music, spoken word. It's amazing. Live art.
I've been there a few times, and each time it seems to be getting better. It's a little scary that there's so much talent in Kingston, New York, and Ulster County, sandwiched somewhere between Manhattan and Albany on the Hudson. It's just awesome.
It's fascinating.
You had Boogie, and you had Eugene Stetz, and you want to go on with the list of names.
Oh,
the talent.
It goes on
Jordan
and on.
And
Jordan Pat from Ramona Lane. His friend Emily we've had there. We had Christian Gallo had a show there. The list just goes on and on. We're booked out a couple months now. So
nice. And you're getting rave reviews from people as far away as Manhattan, and now Europe. The folks like Aaron Resney, the photographer, is saying that you're the most happening gallery in the Kingston area, and he's been to them all. Coming from Manhattan, that says a lot. He's had his own gallery now for all nigh half a century.
Well,
he's doing a super job in Kingston with his new gallery.
Right. You know me. I'm not going to take any credit for that. That's my higher power doing that. There's no possible way I could have put this together.
That's right.
The talent that's been coming through.
Thank the Lord, referring to Sunday. We couldn't be here without him.
I have to every day. It's the first thing I need to do.
That's right. Second, we have to thank Warren Lawrence and all of our advertisers. We have
keep us on the air.
That's right. Thanks for Seal Manny Savona all the way from Plaza Pizza, and the folks over at DeBella's Pizza and Restaurant over there on Lucas Avenue.
Good pizza.
And coming down Broadway, we have to thank Mike's Candy Corner for being a supporter. His family and Michael's Candy's been in business in Kingston now for 100 years. Big round of applause. We have a little studio audience here today.
Yay!
Some as far away as from Paris, France, and we want to, a little shout out to Giuseppe and Liz at home listening, hopefully. And Mom and Pop, Joe Lima Sr., the barber on Broadway, doing a great job, going on 50 years. And I think it's 49 years right now, 1968-ish, and doing a great job, and want to make sure we don't forget to thank the folks down at Nick's Dallas Hot Wieners on Broadway and all the 5 stores, doing a great job serving food. Now, I think it's 90 years.
Wow.
And our friends at Barconi's celebrating, I believe, 126 years. So there's awesome stuff going on. And Steve and Gwen over there at Stone Soup, slinging hash and doing beautiful work. It's the food quality is so great. The catering, cake decorating, it's all fresh and good and wholesome.
I like their
They call it
kale salad.
Down to earth, delicious. It's just awesome stuff. But we want to thank them all. So many
good places to eat on Broadway now.
That's right. We're
It's
blessed.
changed so much over the past year.
Yeah, we got Dylan over at the Tony's Pizza.
Right.
And we got our guys down there, Monkey Joe's and Joe B's Sandwich Shop, doing awesome work. One's better than the next.
My man Stalin over Express Latinos.
That's
you
right.
Want a good sandwich, man. Kingston, you're missing out.
That's right.
$4, they got an awesome sandwich there.
People don't realize we have our official wine of the Italian show. Can you read it?
This one is Montepulciano d'Abruzzo.
Yeah,
and it's Biologico. Actually, we had this last week.
It's a little organic wine from Italy, from Tuscany.
It's from Tuscany, just as what we're going to eat.
A little Tuscan wine to go with the Tuscan risotto, the recipe that Annie Shmoonie concocted. You could tell us what's in it. I know it goes good with the smoked mozzarella.
That's yeah,
and we have a little Parmesan cheese, a little biscotti, a little red wine.
Awesome.
We were expecting a few kids. Graziano called in. He's going to call in. He's busy doing hot dogs, I believe, at Dallas Hot Wieners with the kids. And we got a
That
little
sounds
sparkling cider for Martinelli's for the kids in case they pop in.
They show up.
And eat their little biscuit. And we want to send a shout out to Dennis and Italia.
Happy birthday, Italia.
Yeah, today is
Happy
Italia's
birthday.
10th birthday. And Dennis is home. He's a little under the weather. And so they're having a birthday party and doing a bunch of stuff at home. So we'll hope to see him next week. And shout out to Graziano and the girls. Couldn't be here, but maybe they'll call in. Meanwhile, Happy New Year.
Yeah,
We haven't seen you for a while.
I apologize.
We're watching all the old shows on social media. We're watching.
Fun times, right?
You're watching the old shows, watching you paint on the radio.
I miss it.
You said you had a face for radio.
Yeah.
But, we love to watch you paint on the radio, and we had a lot of artists and actually asking for you, like Al Mazza.
Oh, my man.
Yes,
I love Al.
he's done some super stuff. He's
Yeah.
got some great stuff.
Did you see the
The tripped
piece
out black and white
Yeah.
birdhouse, the
Dude,
art guy.
What a job.
You got talent. Now, thanks to you and your wife for
Al,
letting us
my
borrow
man.
you. Hopefully you're floating around. You feel like having a little snack, stop in.
Speaking of a
And
little snack, how about a little...
Yeah, we have to
Little
have
vino?
some of that Italian bread.
Can you guys
Oh,
hear
yeah.
that?
Thank you.
Yeah.
There you go.
Nice tall glass.
Yeah.
We're going to raise the glass in a minute to our
Hey.
paisan.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just
Yeah.
doing the sound
No,
effects.
Can't forget,
Everyone gets wine.
Got you, Joe.
this is a raise a glass salute to the folks that couldn't be here.
Yeah.
Dennis, get well soon.
Yeah, we're thinking
And-
of you, Dennis.
Happy birthday to Italia and Graziano and the girls and Liz and Giuseppe and all the moms and pops, past and present, and the folks that got us started here. And the Italian show and the Italian hour, we want to make sure that also remind everybody, if you can't make it, come see us at the Wednesday night dinner, 5:30 at Pastor Frank's First Baptist Church. Come hang out there, or come and visit at St. James or Clinton Avenue United Methodist Church. Come and see us over there. Lunchtime, breakfast time, anytime. If you can't be part of the solution, you're part of the problem. So
This is true.
you can chip in, you can donate, you can volunteer, or you can just break bread and hang out. Stand up and be counted. Residents of Kingston, Ulster County. And yeah, come on in. We're working on big projects. I know you got your art is like everlasting. You're always
Thank
doing
you.
stuff. We want to talk more about that.
Yeah.
But we want to, think about all the stuff going on in the area. We have Drew and the Energy Dance Troupe and the Percussion Orchestra of Kingston, POOK, doing great stuff at the Center for Creative Education. We got the big, huge push to do the community garden projects,
Nice.
and
Things are happening in
their
Midtown.
grant funding is available, and that's actually coming in. So we're expanding the classes size. We got the 800 students, but we're trying to expand and putting up greenhouses
Awesome.
and growing, aquaculture, aquaponics, hydroponics, aeroponics. Growing food, teaching the kids how to grow their own food in Kingston. Imagine that, and then chefs like Graziano Tecchio, or Rick Orlando, or others coming from the various local restaurants that we know so well, like
That's
Savona's.
great.
Right, and maybe we can get Little Italy involved and
We need
talk
more
about
community
that,
projects like that.
teaching the kids how to produce healthy food with what they've grown in the garden. So that's an awesome project, and more to come on that. But what's been going on with your the art gallery is like just taking off. I mean, you've had so much activity there.
We are so busy and we got so many projects going on. It's really tough to stay focused. We're currently working on a mural festival for the summer. That's going to take place in one of the alleyways right down the street from us, and we're going to have festivities in the back and music and that.
It sounds a lot like Aaron
really
Resnick. Is that is it going on down there, or is this something else?
I don't know. It
Is there-
sounds a lot like Broadway Arts, my own
Okay.
personal opinion.
All right, okay. Well, there's so much going on. We're going to have to start like publishing it.
Yeah,
Maybe in the Lincoln
absolutely.
Eagle.
Yeah,
We have to
right.
hint.
My
We got to get
man,
Mike to come over and write some articles about what's happening. Take some
Absolutely,
photo ops with
yeah.
the talent.
Well, he should come to Broadway Arts on the 4th, because we are going to have the biggest show yet of the year, most controversial.
There's no controversy at
Oh,
Broadway Arts. What are you
yeah.
kidding?
Huh?
Don't tease no
The
false
Lima with the
advertising on the
bell?
Italian show.
Exciting. It
It
was
was
exciting.
yeah.
Exciting.
Yeah, very
Yeah,
exciting.
Okay, sounds good.
So the name of the show is called Corruption Acquitted. So hence the name. So it's for my trials and tribulations and my dealings with the Kingston Police Department, to be perfectly blunt and honest. And I'm here to educate. I'm not here to cop bash. I am looking for resolution here, and I want them to work with us in the community with the corruption that's going on in the department.
That sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
This
So-
risotto is really good, by the
Have
way.
to raise a glass, yeah.
No, not that.
Have to raise a glass
So-
to less
Yeah.
corruption.
Yes,
Right.
less
Yeah.
corruption,
Less corruption.
solidarity,
Right.
and to work in unison. That's what
Absolutely.
this is all about, and love is the message.
Chin chin.
Sounds
So,
good.
yeah, there's a lot of pain in the works. I'm going to be the first to admit that. But there's also the spiritual side of this, too, and people will see that. We have international performing artists coming, and artists from this city as well as local. We have an open mic, a platform for people to voice their concerns, and it's going to be a powerful day.
Nice.
Powerful day.
Nice. Well, that's this upcoming Saturday,
Correct.
February 4th.
Yes.
What time?
5 o'clock to 11 p.m.
5 o'clock to 11 p.m. And I think you brought a poster. Maybe people who are
Yes,
visually
yes,
stimulated
we can,
on social media like Periscope, Facebook, YouTube, and other can check it out, and they can actually put it on your calendar to attend, because that's not something to be missed.
No,
It's kind of a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
yeah, the art event of Kingston.
Isn't that cool? Of the century.
Yeah,
Art event of the century. And a lot of people who haven't been there are just going to be loving the gallery anyway. It's a cool vibe. Lots of cool stuff. You want to go by, check out the window, and then all the various windows up and down Broadway. Lots of art in the Broadmoor, and a lot of the galleries that just kind of popped up, literally
Yeah.
pop-up galleries all over Kingston.
this is true.
We got Uncle Riley, right?
Yeah.
And the high school is right next to him, and then you have Black Creek with their beautiful woodwork. And,
Right.
there's such talent here that it's mind-boggling, and people from all over the world have known it. Kingstonians are just discovering the fact that, wow, we have world-class artists here. We have world-class woodworkers. We have world-class
Right.
everything. And with
we
the
have
exception
the most artists per capita.
of
right here in
any
Hudson Valley.
area on the planet, probably. So we're thinking about how to promote, and just the best way, word of mouth. Come on down, check out the galleries, have a piece of cheese, have
Yeah.
a glass of wine,
Have some risotto.
Come
have
to
some
our-
risotto.
come to our
Yeah, I'm
paint
gonna have to
parties.
try some of this while it's still hot.
Yep.
Yeah, the paint parties are more. Are they like sip and paint?
We have those as well, and we've been having them for kids. They've been a lot of fun. Gives people the opportunity to open up and let loose and just really enjoy themselves. So we got a
That's
few of
cool.
those booked, and some other family events and that. So people are starting to recognize Broadway Arts as a venue, to host their
And
needs.
teaching is a big part of the arts anyway. Most artists at some point were taught or are teaching arts, kind of passing along and sharing. I know that the Center for Creative Ed's a great place, but your Broadway Arts is fast becoming, a go-to place if anybody wants to get involved. If you haven't done art, if you're thinking about it, or you're doodling
Come
at
by.
home, you want to learn more. I know I see your windows all over.
Oh man,
I love the one you did on the corner at the Capitol Barber, First Capitol.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun doing
First
that
Capitol
one.
Barber Shop. Yeah, I love that. Is that Mother Earth, or what's the deal with that? This cool character.
Yeah, you just celebrate
cool hair.
Black History Month. And, I
Black
wanted to do
History Month.
something real colorful and that. But
They're beautiful.
yeah, it was kind of inspired a little bit by Eugene Stetz's Mother Earth.
It's beautiful, and it's just nice to have different things going on in that neighborhood.
Yeah.
Midtown. That is about as Midtown as it gets. The corner of Cedar
Right.
and Broadway.
That's the heart of it, man.
It is. It's
Yeah.
awesome. A lot of good neighbors there.
Yes.
So I think maybe it's almost time. I don't know if it is. We'll have to ask Warren Lawrence. Is it time? Can we do an Italian love song? Is there such a thing? I'm pretty
I
sure
don't
there
think
is.
so. I don't think that exists.
So. I taste mushrooms.
So good. There are porcini mushrooms in there, yeah.
Porcini.
I'm so mad I
Porcini
ate
and
before.
shiitakes. And white wine.
That's good stuff.
Which I helped drink last night.
Kind
It
of
tastes
rice.
tastes like it was made with love.
And it was. Mamma mia, manja.
You would never know she's French.
Right?
She talks such good Italian.
Mm.
She's half Italian, right? You are half Italian.
So, Long Island. Long Island's in the offing, maybe. Little doing a little projects in Long Island.
Yeah.
Keeping yourself busy,
Yeah.
working hard. Beats hardly working.
Yeah. No, I'll take whatever I can get.
And the art, you got not forget the little people when you become famous. You know, you got holidays coming up. I know a lot of people with windows waiting on you.
Yeah.
What's the next one? Valentine's Day?
He's talking so bad because
Yeah.
the music blasting in his ears.
And then you got St. Patty's Day. What else? Easter?
It's
Mother's
still
Day?
warm.
Yeah.
What's up?
Oh yeah.
I'm pissed. Because I eat before I came and usually I love eating, I love free
Mm.
food, you know, the whole bag.
Taste a
I'm like,
spoonful. That's good.
I'm
It's
stuffed.
better than
Stuffed,
good.
he doesn't want it.
Yeah, I'm pissed.
Mm.
I couldn't
Well-
even, like, I love the cheese. I usually
Mm.
eat that now.
Yeah, because you're really
I get
full. It's no
constipated.
fun.
I know,
Yeah.
it's not.
Mm.
It's not okay.
Yeah.
Right now. Feel bad after. Oh well. Next time.
Yeah.
If you call it each week and see what the menu is before you come.
I should have known that he was going to have something. And I was famished after church.
all
And
Anne-Marie
they had
doing.
food there, and I just. What's that? That's all her
That's all
doing?
Aunt Marie.
Aw.
Yeah, so it's not
Normally
like
it's
a can.
Frank.
Yeah, he usually cooks.
Normally Frank does it. This week she did.
He cooked last
This-
week. It was good.
Sounded interesting.
Was it?
It could be Il Divo. You want to listen to it? I don't know.
Okay.
The brunch now has the girls sitting in there doing hot dogs.
Oh, was that
Just
me?
give that to you.
Oh,
That was weird. Why'd that start? All that stuff.
dun dun.
There's a ghost.
Dude, I was in Peace Nation this morning. No way goes in the back. The guy's cooking. There's two other people sitting down there. A cup jumped off the
Oh
counter and
my
broke.
God.
I'm telling you, it was nobody walked by it. Nobody was in the back for a good
Oh,
couple of minutes,
God.
and this thing was just like, whoosh, bang. We were all like,
Mm.
What? What's
"Damn,
happened?
yeah." Weird stuff.
It's possessed.
Yeah. I said, he pissed some spirit off.
Mm.
I'm glad to see you because I was admiring all of your work last week.
Thank you.
You still
maybe
need
not
to do
all,
one
but some of
with me in it.
Some of your work.
Weren't you in it?
We're not
Yeah, some of it. Right,
year.
nice.
Right.
We'll come next week. You
Right.
come? I'll do a.
Who's this,
I'll see if we get live.
You're not where?
Eugene.
Yeah,
I'll do one for you. I can't try.
that's all right.
You don't want me to do it.
I can't either. I just learn every day.
That's so funny.
Really good.
Was this one here last week?
Yeah, that's been up for a while.
Oh, I guess I was sitting over there. I wasn't watching that one. I was watching that one.
Where's Liz? Where is she?
Zebby has a birthday party.
I was looking forward to seeing her.
All right, welcome back to the Italian Show, the Italian Hour, on here on WKNY every Sunday from 1 to 2 p.m. We're at 718 Broadway in Kingston in Midtown, across from 721 Broadway, another great place. The Media Center, and just a little bit diagonally across the street from Broadway Lights Diner, not a bad place to eat. I've been going there for about 38 years.
That's it.
Awesome. Yeah, 38 years. I remember like it was yesterday they opened up.
Remember when it was the little the trolley, right?
Yeah, a little colonial
Yeah.
diner, and it's evolved into a kind of a bright, shining star, beautiful little
Used
place
to be like
go.
almost like a
Get by.
vacant lot with the trailer. around
Yeah, yeah,
it,
yeah.
The trolley and
Yep.
man, Broadway's changed.
Yep, yeah, moving up in the world, and we got a million things to talk about because we haven't seen each other in so long.
Right, I know.
But we want to also remind people we're working on huge projects to bring business to Midtown, support the local arts, and with the Center for Creative Education being in business celebrating 30 years, thanks to all their fine people, volunteers and staff and family and friends, now up to 800 students. And they're working on projects. We can't divulge all the details, but a lot of cool stuff coming. We're going to eradicate the food desert in Midtown, the perceived food desert. There's no actual food desert in my estimation. We have more food in Midtown, more quality, more diversity than any other place, probably on the planet, but certainly in Ulster County. And we're just going to do even better this year. And growing our own food, teaching, and then of course making it available to the local people at an affordable price. That's our project for the year, so more details on that to come. And we always have to remind people to shop locally, support your local economy, and do the best you can to help each other. We don't all have to get along, but it'd be nice if we tried.
Right.
And
Stand the olive branch.
yeah, be real. And any of you young ladies want to add something? We want to say hi to our friends back in Paris, France, friends and family.
Well, you talked about the Center for Creative Education. I don't know really who they were, and I checked them out on the internet, and I just hit some button, and they did this Michael Jackson Thriller flash mob that was amazing.
Yeah,
I watched it.
they
It
do
was
some
so
cool
cool.
stuff.
Very professional. I was really proud. It
Yeah.
moved me almost to tears. It was amazing. So they're good. And a long life to that. What is it? It's a CEE.
Yeah,
or
CCE.
Sorry.
CCEforme.com. You want to go
Interesting.
online and check
Yeah,
out the
they're
Center for
very
Creative
good,
Education.
website. Yeah.
Drew and company, I have to say, but there's so many people involved. I don't actually know them all after just a short 30 years of involvement. But the kids are great. They do dancing, they do drumming, they do all sorts of wonderful singing and talent like you wouldn't believe. And once a year they have a big talent show at the high school. And one of my bones of contention is the high school, for the first time in 30 years, charged them $2,400 to use the space, which seems ironic since they're all students from the Kingston City School District. We're paying $150 million a year in taxes, and then they want to charge them to use the auditorium.
Well, I just want to say
I thought
Kingston
that
has
was
talent.
weird.
And
Yes,
coming
they
from
do.
abroad, it's amazing. I didn't think it was that talented.
Yeah.
And
Well.
it's getting really, a lot of stuff is developing. So very exciting.
Yeah, it is, and I want to
See the
make sure
change.
people know about it. So don't be afraid to go online and look up the Center for Creative Education. We have a caller on the Italian show. I wonder who that could be. You're on the air. Hey, che si dice? Well, it sounds a little bit like Graziano Tecchio from formerly Mint and soon to be another incarnation of
We're
a
all jumping to your headphones.
northern Italian cuisine establishment on
Hey, Graz.
downtown.
Buongiorno.
Good, brother. Yourself, man? I miss you, man.
We're eating.
We're too busy eating and drinking without you.
Yeah. Now we're eating. How's everything in your world, my brother? That's what I've been doing. I've been doing a lot of pushing. That's it's been keeping me from the radio. Oh, thanks, buddy. Listen, I really appreciate all your support. I see you on Facebook and that supporting us, and
A block party?
oh man,
yeah.
I'd love to. We're currently working on a festival in the summer, so hopefully we can get you a part of that. Love the idea.
All right, there's another call.
We have another caller.
All right, Graziano,
We love
give
you.
our love to the girls.
Ciao.
And enjoy your hot dogs,
Ciao.
whatever you're doing today. Come stop by as often as you can. All right, we got another call. Take care. Ciao. Hey, Tony, how you doing? Wow.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
I'm missing everything.
That's so cool. Is that down by Grand Street? Is it near the intersection of Grand Street? That's a good guess. It's a good location, and for people who don't know, you worked for many years in the industry, and That's so cool. That's so cool. So
Amen.
you came from Columbia Supply, and now you're doing it on Foxhall at the intersection of Grand Street. And again, the address is 186? Oh, 183. All right. Tony's Wood Connection. That's so
Beautiful.
super. Yeah, well, I know you, and I appreciate you, and I understand, what you're trying to accomplish, and I think it's great.
It's an awesome
And
thing.
Yeah.
the Italian show puts a stamp of approval on your work, because you're awesome, and keeping the ball rolling after Columbia had a little glitch. They are not doing that right now, after what seems like half a century uptown Kingston. So you're kind of picking up the ball and running with it, and that's great. Keep people, with that service available locally, and I know that you're very talented and caring, and I hope that you have great success.
Yeah, long
Come
life.
come into the radio station one of these Sundays and eat with us and sit down and tell us more. All right. Thank you so much for your call. Ciao. Thank you. All right. So that was Tony. And Tony, if you don't know her, worked for many years on North Front Street at Columbia Supply. And now she's doing her own thing. So thanks to that. Thanks to her. A lot of hard work. There's plenty of low-paying hard work in Ulster County. Come on down. You
More
you
than
want a
enough.
challenge? You want a challenge? It's kind of like selling ice to an Eskimo to be in business in Ulster County, and we have to thank our heroic businesses like Savona's Plaza Pizza for being here now for long about 40 years. I think they
Probably
started in
going on,
1972, so I
yeah.
can't do math anymore. I just had too much wine, but I'm not going to be the one adding things, but it's been a long time.
44, and that's only because I was born in.
Amazing,
Frank. I'm not that
amazing.
sharp. Give me a
44
brush,
and counting.
I'm
44
Right.
and counting.
Count
So-
to eternity.
Now, some of us here know Tony, right? Cool people, good people. And if you ever need hair, I know mine's starting to fall out. Apparently, I have a bald spot, so I may have to.
Bought a couple
I
wigs.
may have to go check it
I
out.
think you're
She's
all right.
fitted me for some wigs.
They're beautiful
I
people.
wanted to go out incognito.
So, but you don't need hair to be involved with the Italian Show. All you need to know is the number 845-331-1490 or 1491. And Warren Lawrence is gracious enough to direct your call to us here Sundays from 1 to 2 p.m. Italian hour. And usually we'll have Graziano Tecchio in the house, a little Joe Lima Jr. action with the paintbrush,
A couple meatballs.
doing a little art, a little couple meatballs, a big Italian salsici,
Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
and a
There we go.
little Italian wine. Sometimes we go
Picture that we saw
non-alcoholic.
this morning.
Yeah, we have some interesting pictures we'll have to bring into the studio about
You
baked
could
goods.
Yeah, we
Not
could.
baked
I took a
goods.
Baked
picture of
goods
it.
to do with
Comments on it.
bread
I
and
can
stuff,
only imagine.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
bagels
Real
and
beach.
then baguettes and
Uh-huh.
whatever.
Yeah.
So, but in any event, we want to make sure that people realize this is a community building experiment. The Italian Show's been on the air, on and off the air, I should say, over the many years, right? Do we even know what
When
year
did
it
it
started?
start?
It started a long, long time ago. But
Yeah, I
we'll
was like
with
You've
the
been, you've been carrying the trend on.
Yes.
It was 5
the
years
torch,
old.
rather.
well, it's been a while.
So
Yeah,
it's
it's been
before
about
me.
40 years.
That's
so.
awesome.
And we want to can't forget to thank Prom and Wedding for being a sponsor way over there on Ulster Avenue, and the border of Kingston meets town of Ulster. And Frank DeSico,
He was
was
great.
doing that business now for many, many years, and the family continues the business, and we want to thank them. They're very talented,
Uncle Frank was amazing.
amazing
person.
people there still, and the fact that they're in business, supporting and really being here as a service to the community, we want to thank them very much. Talented, they fit you to a T. You get those tuxes, right, and those prom gowns and wedding dresses, whatever you need. It's a one-stop shop experience.
Head to toe.
Yes, and I remember dressing up for the Italian festival, and the only way I could do that properly was to go to Prom and Wedding.
Well, you look
So.
sharp, man.
No, you
You
didn't
did
look so
that,
bad
yeah.
yourself. I
Yeah.
like the paint on your work boots. That was trippy.
Huh?
Got the tux jacket and the
looking
paint on the
sharp,
work
you know,
boots.
I always got a little paint on me.
I
Somewhere,
love that.
you know?
Well, that's how we can tell him apart. He's the artist.
It picks
He's
up
the
later.
guy
Oh,
with the
you're an
paint.
artist.
Yeah, right, right.
Do you have a guitar case on your back too? No.
No, the
not yet.
guitar case.
That
but
works too.
Paint all over me on every.
Yeah, every
item
service.
that I
Even you have surfaces you never knew existed when you
Yeah,
start
exactly. Paint all over my family. It's crazy. I'm telling you.
Now, we did have, and probably still do have, a little piece of work from Giuseppe around here. We have to find it, put it back
I
up on
was
the
just
wall.
thinking about him.
Because it got taken down by someone, and we have to put it back up. We'll
Who
look
took it
around.
down?
Well, you know, they don't
Things
appreciate
happen.
kids. But we do here at the Italian Service. So we're going to dig around, we're going to put it back up. We got our little push
Giuseppe.
pens.
What is it?
And while we
Frankie.
do that, we're gonna listen to another little song. I hear phones ringing, a
Yeah,
lot
yeah.
of craziness. The Italian song. Maybe it's right over in that section
What does
there.
it look like?
A little black and white art by a 4-year-old.
Is that
It looks great. Yeah, it's
They
around
threw
there
it
somewhere.
out.
No, it's hanging out in that mess over
Well,
there
there's not much of four
in the
books.
corner. Yeah, it's somewhere. It's just a single page, a little 8.5 by 11 action. I remember the subject matter, something Italian. Or maybe, no, it was Art Biz. It was Art
Was it?
Biz with
Was
Liz
it?
stuff. Yeah, it was,
Even that
It's still there.
hair, I love his hair.
yeah, you got a haircut. You got a
Yeah.
picture with a haircut somewhere?
You got another one?
Yeah, the recent one.
Well, no, just that one, because now it's growing long
I
on
see
the
it. I
side.
know.
Yeah, he needs another
I
one.
keep up with him.
My little dude. You gotta see his paintings now.
Is he
He's
getting
gonna
good?
be amazing.
He's
Yeah.
getting good.
Blows my mind.
Well, he's motivated.
Yeah.
And then we'll see, he had a
Look
good
at his
teacher.
family.
Yep.
It's
Talent.
been.
Now you're related to Love Hair,
Who's
Liz is related to
the
Love Hair.
one of them?
no?
How
You're
come
just
they?
good friends with
Yeah,
them?
right.
Yeah.
Now they
Yeah.
they sell clothes.
Well,
How come they don't let people under 21 in there?
I don't know. Tyra's like my family.
Yeah.
So.
She's the receptionist, or
Yeah, that's
she's
it.
the office manager,
Are
the
they
business.
She does a little bit of
Yeah.
everything.
I was thinking about getting hair
No,
extensions.
they're good deal.
It's
You
just
got a good
pretty
deal.
white paper, but I'm- I
Yeah,
haven't
it's
found
somewhere
it.
in
I
that
haven't- I
column.
haven't- I haven't found it.
$200.
I think they're pretty
Yeah,
fair.
get some.
Yeah, they're the best deal for the money. And they opened a location in Poughkeepsie,
Yeah.
so they're doing well. People are going there. They're there for 8 years. It's a long time for any business
Stuff
on
in.
Broadway.
Yeah,
to be in the same place.
6 months.
Yep. Yeah, they made
You know of any
so well that
storefronts
they're opening
that
another
are for
store.
rent on Broadway? Because I've been
Yeah.
asking for a while.
Yeah. Across from EPAC, it's supposed to be those are going dirt cheap.
See, that's the side I want. You guys, your
Yeah.
side.
Then right around the corner from me, right? You know the Sacraments building.
Yeah.
On the end, there's a spot there for like $500 a month, and
Is
it's
it a
really
bathroom?
nice. I think so. Yeah.
That's all I need is a bathroom.
It's cute. It's like the size of these 2 rooms. You know, like a little small thing with a window.
Okay,
It's cute.
that's what I want.
It's
I
cute.
need a window.
Yeah. Oh, people will see right